Every day is a play day. And with so many siblings and cousins around, they keep themselves entertained while the adults try to rest. A cub can usually demand attention and milk from any of the lactating mothers. The mothers show irritation toward cubs that are not their own. Going into the dry winter, the cubs grow, along with their demand for food. The pressure increases for the lionesses to provide more meat. And even the two Kakanika brothers, used to waiting on the sidelines, will soon be called into action. Hunting requires a team effort, and seasons of taking down buffalo have taught each lioness exactly what she has to do. But that expertise has made the Kakanikas dependent on a single food: buffalo, despite the other prey choices around them. Giraffe hunting would demand a completely different strategy. Giraffes, more alert than buffalo, would spot the lions and their clumsy cubs from far away. The lions would have no chance to strike. And giraffes aren't as gentle as they look. They can deliver a kick that can knock a lion unconscious or even kill it. So while buffalo are in the Kakanika territory, the lions concentrate on hunting them. But the season has changed, and as the buffalo exhaust each field of grass, they move to the next one. Every day, a little further from the heart of the Kakanika territory. The male lions follow the herd, constantly watching. The females and cubs are here too, but hidden. On their slow march, the buffalo never notice more than 1 or 2 lions, so they don't see the looming threat. While the buffalo remain on the lion's turf, the pride shadows them, keeping an eye on their next meal. For several days, the lions just follow the herd, sizing up their options, choosing some suitable subjects, studying their movements and their positions within the herd. Inevitably, the time comes to attack. One of the males and a lioness act as decoys. They chase random victims to fragment the herd. Unwittingly, the cubs get in the way, adding to the confusion, but they're at risk of being trampled. The second male and the remaining females attack the intended target. Using all his strength, the male tries to suffocate it, but the buffalo's straining muscles form a steel barrier around its windpipe. The lionesses do their part, trying to immobilize it by breaking its spine. Once he's down, he should be done. But suddenly, the buffalo herd returns to rescue their comrade. They confront the pride with their formidable armor. They don't give up. They lick the fallen animal to encourage him to stand, and form a barrier against the lions. Then, one of the buffalo challenges the predators. And behind, their fallen fellow tries to rise. As one charges again in front, the buffalo that just moments ago was surrounded by killers regains his footing and disappears into the herd. For once, nature is kind to the prey. The herd rushes away, putting as much distance as possible between them and their attackers. Days of shadowing the herd have come to nothing. Though weak with hunger and tired from the energetic attack, the lions cannot rest. They have to close in on the herd and hunt again as soon as possible. Lions despise water and won't cross unless their lives depend on it. But they have no time to lose, and the cubs have to keep pace with the adults. Times are about to get harder. The lions are now approaching the edge of their 20-square-mile territory. Now it's the middle of winter, and the buffalo follow the dwindling supply of greens that fringe the rivers and channels of the Okavango. It drives them further and further out to the limit of the Kakanicas' territory. As the cold grip of winter draws the lion's food source almost beyond their grasp, the pride constantly looks for a chance to strike. But today, they take a break. Despite their hunger and the harsh weather, the cubs seem almost untroubled. A group roar warns surrounding prides that they hold this turf, and today, they have something to shout about. The 5 mothers take time to bond with their own cubs. The reason for this pause in their relentless pursuit lies hidden beneath a bush. The 6th lioness has given birth to 2 more cubs. They swell the number of youngsters to an overwhelming 15. 15 demanding, hungry mouths that need to be fed while the Kakanica is at its most desperate, and as the lion's main prey slips from their grasp. As the buffalo leave, the elephants come, forced here when the edges of the Okavango go dry. They seek Kakanicas' water, though their food here is scarce. They are less fussy eaters than the buffalo, so they can make do with coarse grasses and reeds the buffalo leave behind. Trying to better their respective situations, the 2 species cross paths. One comes for the water. The other leaves to seek sweet grasses. And when the buffalo leave, the lions lose their main food source. Elephants aren't on the menu, at least not yet. This is the border of the Kakanica territory. An invisible line the lions won't cross, because another pride rules the other side. But there's nothing to stop the buffalo from crossing. Desperation drives the Kakanica pride to follow them over, trespassing into enemy territory. They don't get far before the locals spot them. A Kakanica female sizes up the situation. The lions forget their hunger for a while, as one of the Kakanica brothers prepares for a confrontation. The buffalo can graze in peace while the cats settle their differences. The Kakanicas make a stand, even though they are the intruders.